Hi, I'm Steve Rowe, CEO at Oaknoll. I'm recording this video the morning of Friday, April 18th, and it will be uploaded and available to you later today. It's been almost a month since I have recorded. Last week, April and I squeezed in one more week of vacation before things get really busy around here for me. So thank you to Aretha for covering for me last week, and from here on out until at least sometime in July, I should be here every day, I think. What I am going to be focused on over the next couple of months are a couple of main priorities. First, we are very much in our budget season. So by the end of May, or our May 28th board meeting, we have to have an approved budget. And so Darcy Sanford, our CFO, and I have met with all of our department managers. We're in the process of compiling all the information received from the department managers about their priorities for next year. And as we do that, we'll kind of sift through, prioritize things, and ultimately come up with a first draft of our budget, which we need to present to the board's Finance and Audit Committee on Tuesday, May 13th. From there, we've got a couple of weeks to make any last minute changes if we need to, and then present it at the full board meeting on Wednesday, May 28th, and ideally get the budget approved then. We have to have an approved budget by the end of May in order for us to communicate to you what the annual rate increase will be effective July 1st. So that always goes out in the May 31st bill, kind of the communication about what is changing for the upcoming year. Just be aware that that is coming. I cannot tell you at this point what the rate increases will be. We are not that far along in the budget process, but we are working on that, and it's like that's one of the two main priorities for me right now. The other main priority for me is 1201 West Benton and making sure that we finish off the construction of that project successfully and get everything ready to go for starting to serve residents in that new building. The construction people have told us consistently that they should be finished, substantial completion of the construction part of the project by May 31st. We have a construction meeting. Actually, we'll be touring the building later today, so it will be interesting to see how close to that they are, as we're now about 6 weeks away from the end of May. But they have been very consistent in telling us pretty much all along that that is their timeline. We also, once the building is finished and it's turned over to us, we need to get furniture and equipment installed in order to make it an operational space for us to start providing care. We also, once that has happened, we want to make sure that we have a chance for everybody who is interested to come in and see the building before we're starting to serve residents in that new space. So we are planning for a series of open house events, hopefully the last couple of weeks of June, if everything stays according to schedule, so that everyone who wants to see the new building will be able to get in and look around and kind of see what we have been spending so much time and effort on over the last year or so. Ideally, by early to mid-July, we are ready to start serving the first small group of residents, and we've started to talk about how that will work. We don't want to move in just 1 or 2 people, but we also don't want to move in 12 people all at once. So we'll kind of phase up to being fully occupied in the new building. We are very much in process now of starting to staff for the new building. So job postings went up earlier this week. We have a number of candidates who have applied for positions in the new building already, and over the next few weeks we'll be hiring the staff, starting to train the staff, and just get ready for eventually providing care sometime in the month of July to the residents who will be living in that new space. I want to thank everyone who has contributed to help us pay for this project. So far, we have received in cash or checks almost $783,000. It's just a huge number, and it is by far the most successful fundraising campaign that we have ever had in Oaknoll's history. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who has contributed so far to help us pay for the project. In addition to the $783,000, we have another $75,000 of pledges or indications of support that hasn't come in yet. But when that does, we're at $858,000. I mentioned a few recordings ago that I was cautiously optimistic that we could get to a $1 million goal, and I still hold out hope for that as you are able to get in and see the building. That maybe it's like if you haven't yet contributed and are thinking about it, that might be what kind of pushes you over the edge. So I just want to continue to plant that seed. We still do have 2 room sponsorships available. So 10 of the 12 rooms have been sponsored for a $50,000 gift, and we have 2 rooms yet that could be sponsored, and there is still a naming opportunity. If anybody out there is looking to have the building named for you, there is a $1 million naming opportunity gift that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if that will happen, but it's like we just want to continue to plant that seed as well. Short of somebody contributing that money to have the building named for them, I have started to call that building 1201 rather than the small house or rather than 1201 West Benton, which seems like a lot. We're just starting to try to use 1201 terminology. And the team that is hired may have the opportunity to figure out a different name for the building if we don't have it named after one of you. So just be aware of that new terminology that I'm trying to get in the habit of using rather than saying small house, because that seems awkward. We're calling it 1201. A quick COVID update. We are aware of one independent living resident who tested positive for COVID almost a week ago now. We are not aware of any RSV cases or influenza cases at this point in time. So overall, we're generally healthy, and as Amber said, it's like we're kind of close to the end of flu season, we certainly hope. Hopefully all of us stay healthy and the worst is behind us. We do have tomorrow on Saturday, April 19th, we have our annual Easter egg hunt at 11 o'clock. If you have any young kids in your families that would enjoy participating in that, it's like have everybody come up to the Oaknoll main entrance just off of Benton Street. The circular drive will be closed off like we do for the 4th of July holiday picnic, and the Easter egg hunt will happen there because of the retaining wall issue that we're dealing with down in the health center or the assisted living courtyard. Retha mentioned that last week. We are still in process of getting quotes for the work to be done there to repair that wall or to really replace the retaining wall. Also on Sunday, we've got the Easter brunch happening in the Oak Room, in the Hope Dining Room, and at Scotty's at Oaknoll East. Hopefully, if you're planning to attend any of those, you've already made your reservations. I think that's everything I have for you today. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you again in 3 weeks. Take care.